everyone! Welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to make these lovely pot holders. Let's begin this project by making 12 chains. One, two, three, and 12, and then slip stitch into the first chain. Chain 1. Into this small ring, we are going to make 28 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 27 and 28, and then slip stitch into the first chain. Chain 1 and cut. As you can see, we have here the front loop and the back loop. Now, what we are going to do, we are going to make 14 double crochets in 14 back loops. Chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. This chain 3 will substitute for our first double crochet. Now we are going to make 13 more double crochets. Now we are also going to do another 14 double crochets into the front loops. And now we are going to slip stitch into this third chain. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and cut. For our next round, we are going to insert the hook in the first stitch here and attach again the first color that we used. And chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. These 3 chains again will substitute for our first double crochet, and then chain 2 for the chain space, and work again another double crochet into the same stitch. Okay, skip 1 stitch and make a double crochet into the next. One, and chain 2 for the space, and double crochet into the same stitch. And so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of double crochets with 2 chain spaces in between. Now we are going to continue, and we will do the same. And slip stitch into this 3rd chain, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and cut. For our next round, we are going to insert the hook into this chain space here and attach our second color. Start with chain 3, and this again will substitute for our first double crochet. Do again another double crochet, and then chain 2 for the space, and another 2 double crochet into the same chain space. And 2. Okay. Okay, and slip stitch again into this 3rd chain, 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1 and cut. So for the next round, again we are going to insert the hook into this chain space here, and introduce again the first color. Again, chain 3 for the first double crochet, 1, 2, and 3, then another double crochet, 1 and 2, chain 2 for the space, 2 double crochets into the same space. Then chain 1. Into the next chain space, we are going to repeat this pattern. 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. And slip stitch into this third chain, 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and cut. For the next round, we are going to skip these 2 sets of 4 double crochets. So skip one set, skip the second set, and in this one chain space here, we are going to insert our hook. Then take our yarn and tie. Okay, so then chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Then we are going to make into this chain space 2 double crochets, 2 chain space and another 2 double crochets. One and 2, chain 2, double crochet into the same space, 1 and 2, and into this one chain space we are going to make 1 double crochet, 1, and in the next 2 chain space 2 double crochets, 2 chain, 2 double crochets. So now we have 3 sets of 4 double crochets with 1 double crochet in between with 2 chain spaces, and now we are going to unite the back and the front round, and we are going to make a 1 double crochet in the space here, 1 and 2, and we continue to the other side. And slip stitch into the third chain, 1, 2, and 3. And now make 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Chain 3 will be our first double crochet, and another, so that's 2. And double crochet into the next chain space, chain 2, and another 2 double crochets. And now make 2 double crochets on top of the double crochet from the previous round into this stitch here. One and 2, and do again 2 double crochets, 2 chain space, and 2 double crochets. And slip stitch into the third chain, 1, 2, and 3. And a double crochet, and 2 double crochets into the next stitch. Then 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets. Two double crochets. And slip stitch into third chain, 1, 2, and 3. And chain 3. Then into the next stitch, 2 double crochets. One and 2. Into the next stitch, 1 double crochet. So we made again the increase of 1 double crochet in the middle stitch. See. Now into this two chain space, we will do the same as we did from our previous round. 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Slip stitch into third chain, 2 and 3. Chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. Then 1 double crochet into the next stitch. And into the next stitch, 2 double crochets. And into the next, 1 double crochet. Okay, we made an increase of 1 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 double crochets. And we will do the same here, just as we did from the previous round. 1 and 2, and then chain 2, 2 double crochets. And and 1, 2 and 3, chain 3, double crochet into the next, double crochet into the next, and do the another double crochet into the same stitch, and single and double crochet into the next, 1 double crochet into the next. So in this round we made our increase in the middle stitch. So into the next chain space, we do the same just like the previous rounds. slip stitch into third chain, 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1 and cut. For the next round, insert the hook into this 2 chain space. Then chain 3. 1, 2 and 3. This will be our first double crochet. Then make again another double crochet and then chain 2 for the space. Another 2 double crochet into the same space. Skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and double crochet into the next. And double crochet into the next. And into the next. And 2 double crochet into the next stitch. Here we are going to make our increase. And 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2. And into this space we are going to repeat the pattern here. 2 double crochets, 2 chain, 2 double crochets into the same space. Made our increase into the 4th stitch. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here we have 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Skip 2 stitches and repeat the pattern that we did in the other chain space. And now slip stitch into third chain. 1, 2 and 3. For our last round, insert the hook again into this chain space. Take the yarn and tie. Into this chain space, we are going to make 4 single crochets. First, we will chain 1 and then 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then make single crochets in every stitch. And into the space 4 single crochets. And slip stitch into the first chain. Chain 1 and cut. And now insert again the hook into this chain space here and tie. Chain 1. Chain 1 and make a single crochet. And then single crochet again in every stitch. One and two. Into this 2 chain space 4 single crochets. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and single crochet into the stitch, and into this 1 chain space 1 single crochet and single crochet into the stitch. And then 4 single crochets. And we will do the same on this side. And single crochet into this chain space. Chain 1 and cut. And now with the use of the yarn needle, we are going to hide all the end tails. now our lovely pot holder is done. So if you like this video, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thanks for watching.